Hi, my name is Polina. So I'm a Scrum Master. I work at Prudential. I have my team. I'm working with my team. So yeah, that's my title for the moment, Scrum Master.
Do you love your job?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Because, it's like you do something new every day. It's not boring, like it's not like the same thing over and over again, but it's something new. You have new challenges, you're meeting new people, you have always something is changing in the job, different changes and different, impediments which you have to solve, and you have to help your team go through this transformation. So I think it what makes it interesting, that it's something new every day, every hour. There's something new, even during the meetings. So it's not like the same thing every single day.
And, do you feel that you're helping people of this team?
Yes. I think that's the key. As Scrum Masters, we're servant leaders. So, serving your team, um, trying to understand where they're coming from, communicating with them, establishing a bond with your team, establishing like this friendly environment so that they can flourish. Essentially, you want these people to be able to work together and not have like walls, between each other. You want them to have a full communication, establish trust and honesty and transparency. So I think that's the key element of our job is to serve them and to coach them and guide them towards that level of communication.
If you remember when you joined our school many moons ago, right? I told you and all your classmates that, hey, it's super important to learn how to laugh. If you don't
Yeah.
love your teammates, if you don't love people around you, I don't think I can help you in my school. I don't think I can make you a good Scrum Master. Do you think it's right?
Yes, yeah, definitely. You have to love them to be able to pour into them. You have to, you can't just manage people, you have to really, in order to serve anybody, you have to love them. And for me personally, the greatest example and where I get my strength, because it's not easy, it's so easy to say, go love people, but it's the hardest thing in the world to love somebody. And when I look at Jesus, I can see how much he loved us, that he would come and die for our sins, and we can be reconciled back into that relationships with God. And that is the love that strengthens me. And that is the example that when I look at Christ, I know that this is what I am called to. This is the way that I want to love other people, especially my team. Every day there can be different challenges, and sometimes there can be disagreements. But that love, like the Bible tells us that love covers multitudes of sins, and that is the love that I want to share with my team.
Again, I'm coming back to this moment where you found a Success Charge School and you came to us. I mean, time passed by, right? But where did you work before you found this school?
Yeah, so it was regular jobs, just doing like waitress, customers related jobs, just working regular stores, secretary. So more of that background.
And what was like average compensation for this like regular job? If it's okay, I mean not necessarily your compensation, but just average. Your
Yeah.
friends, your.
Yeah, I think at that time it was like 13, $12 an hour, 15. It would depends. Some jobs would pay more, but I think like that the highest would be like 15, and that was like the average, 15 an hour, maybe 17.
And I still remember this moment when you found your first job. That was an incredible moment, and we celebrated together with you. You graduated wonderfully. Get your certification and everything. and then you found this first job. I still remember, the whole class prayed for you, and obviously your sister's in charge and everything. And your mom, remember, I saw your mom once. She said, I'm praying for my daughter. And bam, you got this first job. What is an average? Again, I'm not asking your first salary, average salary for your friends in Scrum Master community, let's say New York, New Jersey, we are talking.
Yeah, I think the average, like even if you look it up on Google or like Glassdoor, it would be like 95 to like 120K or even higher than that, so and plus the more experience you get, of course, obviously the pay will go higher as well.
I would like you to talk about Success Charge School. What was the most interesting part of the studying and practicing and everything else? Was it like boring experience, generally speaking, or not that boring, like so-so, or what can you tell us about this studying moment?
No, it wasn't boring at all. It was really fun, because you get to work with different tools and you learn something new every day, and you get homework. You have to do research. You work in pairs as well. We did a lot of we played a lot of games, interview type of games, different work-related scenarios as well. So kind of like be prepared for the real world. And it was very fun, like a lot of excitement and not boring at all.
Okay. Do you think this 10 weeks, we are talking about 10 weeks, and a lot of people come to us and saying that, hey, within like 10 weeks, you're converting a person from a jungle, practically, somebody who knows nothing about IT, nothing about big business, corporation world and everything, and you're making this person professional Scrum Master. Is it possible?
Yes, yeah. I think it's about your mindset, because it's a change. You're being introduced into Agile Mindset. It's a different framework of thinking, and if you embrace it and you truly see the value in it, you're able to love it. You're able to see how it can help teams, and it's not difficult. It's a lot of, you do a lot of research, but you have a lot of coaches and people you want to learn, and you understand the framework. Your thinking is changing, so that's what matters. Because there's a lot of people who work in IT and a lot of people who work in, let's say, big corporations and business, but they don't have that mindset.
When we are talking about Agile Mindset, what is this? Obviously, if you go to the interview, right, you have like all certification, all possible knowledge, and you don't have Agile Mindset, your chances to get it is close to zero. Can you collaborate on this? What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think the key is loving people, of course, and just being able to you have to understand people. You have to be able to sit down and talk with every member of your team, understand where they're coming from, being able to coach them and lead them and guide them. So that's how I see the Agile Mindset. It's not like telling people what to do, because everybody can manage the team. Everybody can become a manager and manage projects and manage people. But Agile Mindset is the opposite of managing. It's guiding people. You're serving them. You're not telling them what to do, but you're asking them questions so that essentially they can become governing team. They can be able to answer, like by answering questions, they can grow, they can be there can be improvement within the team, so they are not stagnant. Because like if you're just managing the team, it's so easy for the team to be stagnant, but you want them to grow, you want them to continually improve, and that's what Agile Mindset offers us: continuous improvement.
So, what would you like? What would be your good advice for new clients of Success Charge School?
Yeah, I think my good advice would be is to learn, to put yourself, all of yourself in there, because it takes time, to study and to understand different tools and different like the framework that we use. There are different tools like Jira, Miro, whatever, but you want to learn, you want to essentially learn how to coach people. And I think just taking time of of your week when you have classes to fully be organized. I'm gonna spend this time in class and ask questions, because I know you want people to ask a lot of questions. So yeah, that's how we learn, by asking questions.
Wonderful. And the last but not the least question, what you would like to wish all new clients of Success Charge School?
Oh, I wish them, to have this changed mindset. I want them to find the job of their dreams. I want them to work in places where they can help others. I think that's what I want the most. I want for them to work somewhere where they can help their team, where they can see the change within the team, because that's very rewarding.
Exactly. We believe that if we can make one happy person, let's say, Success Charge School make you happy, and then you will go and make happy other people, and it's this happiness just travels along the way, which is a miracle of God, from my humble opinion. Thank you so much, Polina.